doing good. How's it doing with you?
It's going great. Thank you. Thank you for pushing it an hour. I really needed the extra time.
Yeah. Thanks for willing to do this, Jennifer.
Of course, of course. Thank you for inviting me.
It's what I do best. You know, to be honest with you, I've been getting to know a lot about you since that character from the show Zom 100. And ever
Oh, okay.
since, I've been getting to know more about your voices, through
Uh-huh.
through Demon Slayer, through Rurouni Kenshin, through Suzume and others. So
Yeah.
that's how I
Awesome.
got to know you very well. But
Oh.
to tell you the truth, the one who interviewed you, Richard,
Mm-hmm.
said to Cole, here's the real truth. I'm the reason why he got to interview you and others very much because of me inspiring him to do so, due to me interviewing voice actors for the past 3 years.
Oh, it's amazing. Well, I mean, I think that's a wonderful thing that you can inspire somebody.
Yeah, that's the reason why he managed to reach out to you for, because of my inspiration of doing so.
I love it. I love it. That's what I think that's the best part of what we do in life. If we can inspire others, then we are doing good.
Yeah. But anyway, I have many questions I've been wanting to ask you.
Okay, let's go for it.
Tell me, how is it like being a voice actor in many animated shows?
I am having the time of my life. I love it so much. I love being able to tell stories and bring characters to life and being able to do so many different kinds of characters. I'm having a blast. I couldn't be happier.
Impressive. Which leads me to the most important question.
hmm
How did you get into voice acting?
Yeah, so I've been acting for over 10 years. I actually do film and TV as well, and that's where I started. So I do film and TV, I do musical theater, and I did a little voiceover. I did a voiceover gig back when I was living in Atlanta still, and I was like, "Oh, this is so much fun. I love it." And then I moved to LA, and I was so focused on film and TV, I kind of forgot about it. But then several years ago, about I did my demos in 2019. I was like, "Oh, I really want to do voiceover." So, I got my demos and got with my agent, and the rest is history. So, yeah.
Impressive. So this
Thank
is
you.
how you got into voice acting, because of the things you've been experiencing for years. To
hmm
tell you, to tell you the truth, I am just, I have been practicing some voice acting classes, and
Oh,
plus I'm
good.
graduating in about a few weeks
Oh, congratulations. Where are you graduating from?
on the mic training.
Oh, okay, cool. I
And when
love
I,
that.
yes, and by the time I'm done with that voice acting class, well, I'll plan a little trip to California as an effort
Oh,
to meet with every voice actor I know of, including you, as a way for me to finally become the very thing I was destined to be, a voice actor dedicated to working with others and to finally have my audition that I've desired to have for years.
oh, I love it. Yes, we have to have goals and ambitions and dreams, and I'm so proud of you for chasing after them.
And that's exactly my intention, which is
Good.
why I've succeeded on everything through that. Through
I
my
love
you
it.
through my YouTube channel, through the voice actors becoming my biggest fans, through everything.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, yes. But I got the questions about your characters. But
Okay.
what was your first ever character you get to play as? Way before you got to play many others.
In voiceover,
Yes.
let's see. My very first, so I've done, commercials and other types of voiceover, but character work, my very first character was for a uh podcast audio drama, a kids show, and the character is called Fwiz. And she was absolutely adorable and had so much heart. Kind of like if she was similar to like an Ewok. she looked kind of like an Ewok. So yeah, so it was Fwiz. And she
Im-
kind of talked up here and was like this. So it was really fun.
Impressive. So this is your first ever character. I just need to make sure so that just in case if I ever make a YouTube video for you about the voice showcase, just like I've done for others, I'll
Yeah.
make sure I get things in order. That way, when they're all complete right there, it'll be all set for my YouTube channel. And that way,
Yeah.
I can show it to you and along with everybody else I've done for the past 3 years.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the character is Fwiz. It's a podcast called Into the Portal. It was really, really cute. It was a lot of fun. Got to work with a lot of great voice actors that you probably know. Like, let's see, Brent Mukai was in it. Um, Heather Gonzalez, I think, was in my episodes, maybe, or maybe she was in a different episode. I can't remember. So lots of people you probably know.
I see. But let's go on to your characters. But
Sure.
in the game Need for Speed Unbound, what was your
Mhm.
favorite part about playing Tez?
Oh, Tess was so much fun because the part I really loved about Tess is that she really goes on this journey and you kind of don't know where that journey's going to take you in the game. And I don't want to say anything for anybody who hasn't played it yet, but um I just love how straightforward Tess is, how she's cunning, she's a little manipulative, but also knows how to have a good time. Yeah, I just think she's amazing.
I see. So this is why you like playing that character. Because
Mm-hmm.
to tell
Lots
you
of
this,
levels, lots of levels.
yeah, because to tell you this, I've been knowing about Need for Speed for years, and then
Yeah,
I've
it's been
seen
around a long
some
time.
that's like the first Speed Need for Speed game that I know of is the one where Josh Keaton was in like a few years ago, which I
Yeah.
honestly try to look for his voice in there, which I just try my best. That's all.
I love Josh. He's amazing. He's such a good guy.
But speaking of a project that you and Josh Keaton are in,
Yeah.
but how does it feel about playing Tamaki Owato in Suzume?
Ah, Tamaki is a character that will live with me. I mean, all of the roles I play will always have a piece in my heart, but she has a little bit bigger just because um she's just an amazing character and she goes through such an amazing journey with Suzume and trying to, build up this relationship with her niece and just the film itself is just so beautiful and just tells a story about love in so many different forms, Um that yeah, I love Tamaki. She really speaks to my soul because I'm a mom as well. So being a mom and going through that with my own kids, trying to continue to have a good relationship with them and do my best for them. And sometimes you feel like you can't do your best. And I feel like that's what Tamaki, goes through. She does her best, but sometimes it feels like it's not enough, but she just keeps trying. So,
I see. So that's what you like about playing that character.
hmm.
Because all I know is that I've seen the movie Suzume, and it's very awesome, to be honest, you know? But to
Yeah.
tell you the truth, I'm glad voice cast director Bill Meshach was able to bring you into the movie, along with some very good cast, including Josh Keaton, through Roger
Yes.
Craig Smith, through
Hmm.
everybody else. Because to tell you the truth, I'm in a development of a video about the characters and voice actors of that movie, and I'm
Oh.
including you in my video as a way to make everybody see which character are you, along with
Ah.
everybody else. And that way, they will soon see that, wow, this is the voice? Amazing. Just like I've done it for many of my videos for the past few years, you know? Which I
Oh,
just
thank you.
so yeah.
That's
But
amazing. Thank you. Yeah. So I do want to clarify though. So Bill Millsap was the voice director, and then Mami Okada with Bang Zoom was the casting director. So she cast me, and then Bill directed me. Yeah.
yes, I
So
see.
yeah, just so you have clarification.
I know. I'm just trying to be aware of my own instincts.
Of
But
course, of course.
But anyway, this question will surprise you, but how is it like playing Somori Kasuga in Zom 100?
So that's a fun one just because I did that shortly after Suzume, and guess who was my director?
Yes, the
It
same
was
one,
it was
Bill.
the same director. It was Bill. So we had fun because he was like, "What is it with you and me and these motherly figures that are really struggling?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe it's real life." So so yeah, so that one was fun. And the other thing to note in that show is I did a whole bunch of the zombies for several of the episodes, which was so much fun playing a young zombie, an old zombie, a fast zombie, a slow zombie. So I got to be a zombie in like so many different episodes, so that was a lot of fun too.
Impressive. Because all I know is that I've seen the Zom 100, and it's a
Uh-huh.
very popular show,
It
a
is.
recent one actually. Because to
Yeah.
tell you the truth, I actually interviewed some of the voice actors of that show, including
Amazing.
my good friend Richard Epcar, and of
Love it.
course Christopher Corey Smith, which
Love
they
it.
they're amazing people. And
Yeah.
because to tell you the truth, I'm in development of the video for the characters and voice actors of Zom 100 as a way to represent every voice actors I know of, including you, my friend Richard, and many other people.
I
And
love it.
even of course, the recent anime voice actors who got to anime recently, Kate Clark.
Oh, great. I love it. Yeah, I think the voiceover community is so supportive and so uh, just supportive of each other and uplifting of each other. So I think that's amazing because when one person succeeds, we all succeed. And as long as we continue to uplift each other, I think it just makes the project so much better.
Indeed, it does. And that's why I love helping voice actors and everybody else for a reason, because of the things
Amazing.
I've been seeing. But
Good.
anyway,
Yes.
what's so awesome about playing Mitsuri Konochi's mother in Demon Slayer?
That was fun just because I mean, it's such an epic show, and to be even just a small part of it was so much fun. And that was my first time working with Steve, who
Steve
also,
Staley,
yes, Steve Saley, who also directs Rurouni Kenshin. So, we started our relationship there, and then we started working on Rurouni, and it's been a blast. Yeah.
impressive.
Thank
Speak, so this is what you like about playing that character. Because
you.
all I know is that, to tell you the truth, I've interviewed Steve Staley 2 years ago, and he followed me
Oh.
on Instagram. And you know what the best part is? He's been liking a lot of my Instagram stories I've done for the
Oh,
past few years. And you know what the
that's
best part?
amazing. What?
He even liked the videos I made for him and everybody else, which he
Oh.
he himself just put a heart to it, knowing how much effort, just as I support him, he
Mm-hmm.
does the same for me as well.
Yeah.
Because he really does have a desire of wanting to work with me in voice acting when I become a professional, or whenever I get to visit California one day when the time
Yes.
comes.
Yes, Steve's
So
a great guy. Yeah,
uh,
he's a great director, a lot of fun to work with. We had a lot of fun on Demon
and
Slayer.
and the best part is
What's that?
he he has an interest of wanting to cast Chris J. Alex, my good friend, into anything since he's been seeing the post about since I made a birthday post about him a few weeks ago
Oh,
and
good.
has interest of doing that since he's been getting to know more about him. So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
that's
Yeah.
the truth I wanted to tell you.
I love
But
that. Yeah, you're helping everyone out. That's amazing.
indeed. But anyway, speaking of another project that Steve Staley cast you in, but wh what's the most awesome thing in playing Megumi Takani in Rurouni Kenshin?
Megumi is a lot of fun too. I am just so like blessed to be able to like be a part of so many great shows, legendary shows, and especially this one. Megumi is amazing because she's got so many different levels. You think she might be just like a weak damsel in distress, but she's actually not. She's very smart, very capable. Um, you know, knows a lot more than she lets on, especially when you first meet her. So I love her levels and how she's kind of cheeky too. She loves to mess with Kenshin and and kind of flirt, even though she knows Kaori likes him and stuff. So it's a lot of fun to be able to play so many different things.
I see. So that's what you like about playing that character.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, I've been getting to know about Rurouni Kenshin, through the
hmm
old and the new one. Because to tell you the truth, Steve Staley was in the old Rurouni Kenshin back then. Back
Yeah.
when he, along with Mary Elizabeth McGlenn, my good friend Dorothy Fawn, and the others were all there. And
hmm
that was before, well, before the new actors came along, and
Yeah.
well, Steve Saley become the casting director himself, and well, the rest is history right
Yep.
there. So yeah, that's something I've been wanting to tell you, especially
Yeah.
when it comes to studying voice acting.
hmm
But anyway, what's your favorite part about being the voice of Yoko Oshima and Makomo in Heavenly Delusion?
Yeah, Heavenly Delusions is it's have you seen the series?
Actually, yes, and the best part is I got to know more about the voice actors themselves in it.
Yeah, it's a very interesting series. So it was a lot of fun when I was working with Felicia, my director. Because you'd have to have a lot of like a little bit of context to know what was going on because it's a little out there, right? You're like, what is going on? So it was really fun, especially for Aoshima, to like um learn as every time I went in to do for my sessions that she actually has a very integral part in the story, which I don't want to reveal, obviously, because I don't know if everybody's seen it. But to know where it seems like it's like, oh, she's just an assistant or something, to seeing that there's actually more to Aoshima than you know. And that was really fun to learn about her journey because you kind of learn as you go when you are doing these shows. So it was a little like twist that I was like, ooh, okay, okay.
I see. So this is what you like about being the character itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I've seen the show actually, and it's very awesome to be more precise. To tell you the truth, I actually met one of the voice actors of that show. You knew
Yeah.
who's
Who?
that?
Who?
AJ Beckles himself,
Oh, AJ's is
which
amazing. Yeah.
turns
So
out
talented.
Turns out he and his girlfriend Annalise Canois are both huge fans of my work,
I
and that
love it.
they even liked the videos I made for them on my YouTube channel. And that's why the reasoning they just come to support me and everything else so much
Like,
because of
good
everything
people.
I've worked so hard to help them out, along with others I've known of for years.
Amazing. Yep. Yep. That sounds about right. Everybody's super supportive of each other. I love it.
Indeed, which I did heard they're getting engaged, and if I ever
Yeah.
get to meet them again, then I'll say to them this. I wanted to congratulate the two of you for being engaged, and I am truly honored you were able to do so because you two being together is the best thing that has happened to put into my heart right there.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that. Yes, I'm sure they will absolutely love to hear that.
Indeed. Because that was something I'll say to them if I meet them again. Because who
Yeah.
knows?
Who knows?
Maybe they might end up bumping into me when that time comes.
You never know. You never, never know.
Indeed. But anyway,
Yeah.
in the show Trollstopia, what's the
hmm
most awesome thing when you get to play young?
I'm a K-pop troll. That was what was so freaking awesome. That was my very first animated series character. And oh, I love Young. She's so feisty, and I had so much fun when we were recording because I was like, I got to play with my director, Matthew. I was like, hey, I have an idea. Can I do this? And like the part when she's eating the donut, that wasn't scripted or in the script. I was just like, I have this thing, and And I was like, oh, she went this way, you know. So it was just a lot of fun. It was just there was so much freedom and creativity. And I got to sing, which is my other passion, and I got to sing a K-pop song, which my mom was super thrilled to hear because she was like, "Oh, you singing in Korean?" I was like, "I know." So yeah, it was so much fun to be a K-pop troll.
I see. Because to tell you the truth, I got to know about the movie Trolls for the past few years,
Yeah.
through every evolution through movies and series. But
Hmm.
and you being part of Trollstopia was the best choice that you managed to bring in right there. And I'm
Oh,
glad the
me
casting
too.
director able to recognize you and bring you
Yes.
in.
Me too. I might have cried when I found out I booked Trollstopia.
Indeed.
I did. I was like, what? Oh my God. It was so
Yes.
amazing.
But anyway, in this show Rainbow High,
Uh-huh.
what's the big thing when you got to play Tessa Park?
So Tessa's another amazing character. And for me, honestly, what was really awesome is because I have a little girl and she loves Rainbow High. So the biggest joy I had was obviously being part of it, but most importantly, I got to tell my daughter that I'm in Rainbow High, and she was like, "Oh, what?" And she's like, "You're my favorite." And I have the doll, and I bought her one and I bought me one because I didn't want to take mine out of the box. Or actually, no, MGA sent me one, and then I bought an extra one for my daughter to play because she wanted, and of course, she messed it up. So I was like, that's why I have a separate one for myself. But yeah,
I see. So that's the most awesome thing when you got to be part of that series, you know?
yeah, it's
Because
a great little series.
to tell you the truth, I got to meet one voice actress of it who actually got to follow me on Instagram.
Oh,
You know who's
amazing.
that?
Who?
Jenny Yokobori.
Oh, Jenny's the sweetest. I love
Yep.
Jenny.
She followed
Yes.
me on Instagram for one reason. And do you know why?
Why?
Because I got to meet her in person a few months ago. And
Oh,
she's like,
amazing. Did you
and
meet her at a con?
yep. And
Oh, that's so cool.
turns out she got to know more about me because of the things I've been doing for many voice actors for years. And that's why she asked me for my Instagram. And well, I showed it to her and she just followed me right there. And you know
I
what
love
else?
it. What?
Turns out a few months ago in December, when I made a birthday collage up for Kaylee Mills, turns
Uh-huh.
out she retweeted my post, and that's what I
Aw.
gained like 1,000 views, all because of her helping me out, just like
Oh, that's
others got to do.
amazing. Yes. I love it. Jenny's amazing. So
In
talented.
indeed, she is, and that's why I come to loving her voice along with
Mhm.
yours. But
Thank you.
my pleasure. But anyway,
Hmm.
what's so awesome about being part of Genshin Impact as those three characters you got to play as, like Hera, Tessaka, Matsumu, and Toda?
Yeah, so I'm actually several different more little NPCs throughout the world, but IMDb doesn't like to let me add any characters, so I said, okay, I won't even bother. So, it's just so much fun. I just to be part of such an epic game in any capacity has been very rewarding and exciting, and it's also fun because I get to practice and use so many little voices that I have that I don't always get to use. So, um, yeah, I'm waiting to get in more. Bring
I,
me
s-
back.
I see. So this is what you like about playing in Genshin Impact. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've been playing it recently,
Oh, cool.
because Jenny has
Uh,
recommended me playing the game since she's in it. But
yep.
that's when I thought, you know what? I should try out Genshin Impact so that I can see it for myself. And well, I've been playing it actually.
I hear it's
And
very, very addicting. If I had more time, maybe I would, but I can only do so much.
yeah, which is why I've come to know more about Brooke Chalmers and his voice casting,
Brooke is
which it
amazing.
yes indeed, and that's why I have a desire of being part of Genshin one day whenever I get to be a voice actor.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. And actually, Genshin had several different directors. So I Jamie Mortellaro, I worked with Chris, who also did casting for it, and Brooke. So several different directors.
yes, I'm aware of that, which is
Yeah,
why I looked up in behind the voice actor's website and, well, recognized it right there. So, yeah,
amazing.
that's how I discovered that.
I love it.
But anyway, what's very awesome of being part of Epic 7 as Luya?
Oh, Lua is yeah, that was my first gotcha game character where you had to get me. Yeah, Lua was great because she was probably one of my first villains, I think. She's up there. Yeah. So it was really fun to be able to be a little a villain. Yeah.
I see. So that's how you come to play as her. Because
Yeah.
honestly, because I've got to know about the voice actors in it through
Mm-hmm.
Alejandro Rezino, and of course, about someone I made a video about a few months ago. Well, actually, yeah, a few months ago. And you know who was that?
Who is it?
Our wonderful friend Billy Kometz. I made
Oh. Yeah.
I made a video voice showcase for him as a way to
Mm.
help honor his legacy and to
Yeah.
gain everybody's support to help remember him. And well,
That's
a six
amazing.
I've gotten everyone's support through Christina V, through Richard
Mm.
Epcar, through Bill Butts, through everyone, even Michael Sorach as well, because he knew just how dedicated I really am. Plus, he's one of the main reasons why I am working very hard to get there so that I
Oh.
can finish what he started, working with all the voice actors and doing everything in my power to just be like a good voice actor with a unique
Yeah.
talent. So that's
Yeah.
something I'll be willing to do no matter what the
Amazing.
cost.
Yeah, well, that's passion and dedication. I commend you for that. I unfortunately didn't have the opportunity to meet Billy before um he passed away, but everyone I spoke with and everything that I read that Billy was just amazing and so talented and so giving, and so I'm really happy that you did that for Billy.
Yes, I did for him.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's very awesome of being in this game Arknights as Efret?
Ifrit, yeah. Ifrit is amazing because she's kind of crazy and I had so much fun. Yeah, I just allowed my inner child to just come out and there's a lot of things that there are lines in there that you do it multiple takes, and one of the takes for my favorite line is nobody cares. And they were like, "What? Oh my God, we have to have that." And I thought, yes, thank you. Because I feel like Ifrit would totally be the person to taunt and be in your face and sing song at you.
Yes, indeed. Which is why I've come to know about that game for because
Yeah.
because of Allegra Clark and Greg Chun, which Greg Chun is a very good voice actor who is
He
friends with
is.
my good friend Chris J. Alex, which he
Yeah.
and Chris J were in Final Fantasy VII, of course, being
Hmm.
all, "Hey, do you really think we can do this? Yeah, man, we can try to do that. All right then, let's get it
Yeah.
started."
You're
So, yeah,
really good. Oh my gosh, Sebastian, you're really good. You're on your way. I love it. I love it.
that's
And
why I was,
Greg's a good friend of mine too. We've worked
yeah,
on several projects together. He's amazing.
indeed he is. But, anyway, here's one question, but what's the biggest thing when playing Valkyria in Ultraman?
Oh yeah, Ultraman. So yeah, she was another one of my villains, and I just love how sassy she is. And I also really love that I get the very last line in the entire series. It was pretty epic when me and the director were like, "Oh, you get the last line." I was like, "Yes."
Indeed, because all I know is that I've been getting to know about Ultraman since I
It's a
discovered anime.
classic. Yeah.
Yep. Because to tell you the truth, I actually met one of the actors of the show, Michael
Ooh,
Yorchak, and
okay.
he's a very good friend of mine who's been liking a lot of my posts.
Oh, good.
And of course, he actually told me was that his mentor is Jim Maskiman and
Mm,
that Jim Maskiman is the reason why Michael Yorchak got into voice acting and why he
amazing.
got into anime, including that one, because
I
of
love it.
that.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked when I got the offer for Ultraman because again, it's a classic. I mean, there's so many renditions, and to be part of the universe is just an incredible honor.
Indeed. Well, Jennifer,
Yeah,
it's been such an honor to finally meet you, Jennifer.
such
And
an honor.
to tell you the truth, you deserve to be in more anime and be in
Thank you.
more video games and stuff.
I am, yeah. Thank
And
you.
yeah, yeah.
I love it.
That,
I love it. And I want you to change how I want you to say I am a voice actor because you are. You're in
yes.
classes, you are doing, projects already. So I instead of when, just say I am a voice actor.
You know, to be honest, my mother actually told me the same thing,
God, you have
And
a good mom.
yes. And you know what? I should thank you for that. You really do enlighten me to all of this.
Oh, good. Well, I want you to start you have to believe in yourself. That's our biggest thing. If we don't believe in ourselves, then who's going to believe in us? So we have to believe in ourselves. So say,
Indeed.
I am a voice actor, and I believe it.
Yes, I am. And I
Yes, you
should thank
are.
you. Well,
Yeah.
Jennifer, I hope I hope you take care of your kids, and I just hope you just do something awesome.
Thank you. I hope you do even more awesome things.
Indeed, I will.
I
And
love
when I
it.
do visit California,
Please let me know.
you will be one of the voice actors to meet with, and I'll tell you where I am, and that way
Yes.
you and I can just have a little talk in person,
I
along with everybody else.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Indeed. I'll see you around, my friend.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.